Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2, and we are gonna do some exploring here right now. We have had a firefight, or a couple of firefights in the last episode, and I think we might be heading into a couple more against these protectorate dudes and dudettes, I guess.
What happened with you and the commander? Why are you still so dedicated to them?
Maybe I just like them. That's so strange. Commander and I see eye to eye on most things, and we...
Enemy spotted.
Good, that was a headshot, right? You're not dead, lady. No, wait. Oh.
You go slow, Commander.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Okay, cool. Don't you worry. I am not gonna be taking down your innocents. Innocent peoples, that's what I meant. Nothing else. There's a terminal. Which is not a computer, which is good. Alright, so there's a dead body. There are dead. No. I just want to say there are dead bodies. No, there's one dead animal body. And how will... Where is... Oh, these stairs are on the other side. Okay, I see. And yes, I see. There's still some... Not some, there's still a lootable body. Sniper rifle. So, personal reflections number 247. Today it occurred to me what I am especially grateful for, the tiny role I play in our glorious Orange plan and the inspiration it brings me. Each day I take up position in this post and watch over the other blessed subjects who have bravely chosen to correct not an external wrong, but one within themselves. They march towards mental refreshment, some in silence, some repeating for favorite praises of the sovereign, and still others quietly weeping with relief that their time in the darkness of uncertainty is coming to an end. The dedication fills me with purposefulness, and yet every day the numbers needing healing increase, and I fear that the war with the bit-driven enemy is harming the Protectorate in more ways than mere bullets and bombs. That simply encountering the diseases minds of the capitalism does damage to our grey matter, but no, there can be no room in my mind for doubting him. Perhaps I need to join the path to mental purity myself. Okay, that sounds a bit brainwashed. But I'm not judging, as I always not do. Wait, a dead body to loot is all I need to get happy. Shock grenades, that's always what I am aiming for receiving. Okay, there should be something, or there might be... Question is... I think I need to take this way, right? I'm sorry. It is one of the exploring episodes, obviously. That part of these games, and that's what I like and enjoy. Hello. That should be all, right? The cloaking guys are kinda nasty, because at least that's what I noticed, that I am having a hard time following their path. Obviously they're, you know, invisible, but not the coolest enemy for me. Oh, nothing here. Good. Collected the XP and stuff. That's always much appreciated. We are semi-good with health, in my opinion. Yes, rift and portals, we know there's gonna be something, or rift and rifts. We are gonna be receiving something to close them, or to enter them. That's what we are gonna be doing on this planet, actually. Currently, if I would enter them, or if I would get too close, we would die. Where's the other turret, though? Good. Ah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could have overwritten the turrets there, I guess. Why was I doing this? I was hoping to enter this room, but I should not be any closer to them portals. Don't want to die now. Okay, good. Good. Two portals. Good. Two portals. Two portals. We uncovered this, so let's then crack on and see that this is something for a later stage of the game. Totally acceptable. I ain't gonna... Well, maybe I'm gonna... I don't know.
You do know you tend to make folks a mite uncomfortable, right?
I do? That's certainly not my intention. It's a fight!
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Yep. Nobody. We actually cleared everything out. Well, not everything, but a bit. Alright, and we didn't lose that much of HP actually. Okay, yeah, we need to go up. The important part is we collected experience points. What else do we want? What else do we want? Good equipment too, but I yet would say that, in my opinion, equipment ain't that important in this game. Don't know, it just feels like that. Oh yeah, okay, Definitely need to buy long rifle ammunition. Yep, I see I used that rifle quite heavily, I see. And I didn't use the shield this time, right? Shame on me. Oh, there we received the... Ah, okay. Yeah, good. That's good. That's even the main quest. That's good. The rift modulator is what we are after.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystander. Hostile detected.
Good. Okay, personal data pad, Warden, 3rd class, Preston. Yesterday, for the first time in my career, I objectively failed the Protectorate. I was unable to find the regulations for defending a fortified position without a wall or similar barrier. I finally contacted my superior for aid, fully aware of what my failure could mean, but the defense of the installation is my sworn duty. While anxiously awaiting a reply, I returned to fractionally comparing as many other doctrines as I could to the present situation in the hopes that I might find a way to apply the protocols in some way I'd not previously considered. Ultimately, I failed as I should have expected. I finally realized that the flawless defense plan, which made us appear defenseless, is a true stroke of mastery, the likes of which is truly beyond me. Okay, yeah. Agreed. I guess. Okay, we could have sneaked up here, right? Confiscated items. Imposters' equipment. 1 full standard set of security officer's uniform and armaments. 1 bundle of anti-choice propaganda, which has been destroyed. We captured the AC infiltrator wearing the uniform and personal countermeasures of a facility security officer. All assets were retrieved and the individual has been detained and subsequently transported to an undesignated location for interrogation by Sentinel Stanwyck, who was fortunately on site. Personal note, commendation for cadet person for nothing that the individual was carrying 111 rounds of ammunition instead of a standard 110. When questions why the spare ammunition was not marked as retrieved material, the individual attempted to evade detainment. I have no doubt that Sentinel Stenrick was aware of the irregularity immediately, but saw an opportunity to allow cadet Preston Person to prove themselves as both an observant soldier of the garrison and a worthy subject of the Protectorate. Truly, our Sentinels are as benevolent to those loyal of the paradigm as they are unyielding in the face of threats to the Protectorate. Machete. After being carelessly dropped on its tip, the weapon is 0.1 millimeters too short for standard usage, taking into consideration that the weapon was voluntarily surrendered and this was the individual's first violation. Only a minor citation for careless mishandling of equipment was issued. There was no need to further disciplinary action. Non-standard field helmet. 3 non-standard helmets for general infantry and security personnel. Several privates were observed to be wearing an absolute type of headgear which violates regulation 7 yada yada yada. It should be noted that the regulation was changed while they were in transit and have not had a chance to update their equipment. This complies with standard exemptions yada yada yada. Number disciplinary action was no disciplinary action was required. Personnel to be issued new headgear from the armor inside the Rift facility. Turn to route. Messages, just a couple to all personnel. All personnel including military are to report to a tier 1 viewing area inside the facility for a mandatory visual communication. This is a comprehensive summons and includes all normally exempt personnel such as duty exterior guards. Of course, our chief automech engineer and searchers have both confirmed that the Dragon stationed at the exterior security checkpoint is functionally optimal and was built with the latest and most robust hardware configuration. It is more than capable of standing and centering of a duration of this critical viewing. Head of security, change of checkpoint, inspection protocol. The console has personally requested that we expedite our research to comply with the order. We are making changes to the checkpoint inspections regulation in regards in certain material. All incoming delivery marked as clearance, Class C or higher, and now exempt from inspection regulations. To planning for potential incursions. So firstly, allow me to offer my apologies for sending a message such as this. I have studied all regulations as thoroughly as I'm capable of, and I fear there's a regulation which I cannot find. Our checkpoint security adheres to all the current guidelines, and as we are loyal and true subjects of the Protectorate, however, I cannot find regulations for what to do in the infinitesimal unlikely case that the force of anti-choice should choose to move around the checkpoint instead of engaging it. There are many regulations for defending wards, but we lack such infrastructure. I trust the plan, and I know that the Protectorate couldn't make such an oversight. The failing is, of course, mine, but still, I cannot find the regulations for defending a static position without fortifications. If I've overstepped my bounds by sending this, I will submit myself for mental refreshments immediately. Okay, anything else? No, okay. I somehow thought, since, well, we maybe did not directly... I don't know if the big dude we took down was actually whether or if it was a complete mechanical, or whether it actually was just a big ass suit, right? Okay, collected that. We still have a couple of minutes remaining. We still have a dead body to loot. Not the big one, but the thing we turned to ash. Okay, not that drone, another drone.
Not to question it, but I'd expect a lot more personnel around for a lab this size. Where is everyone?
That is a hell.
Attention IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attention.
Mandatory? That's some filth. Those are always bad news.
are we still? No, okay. I wasn't sure if I would be still in a fight. Answer simple, no. Alright, still some bodies to loot. Let's do that. And see what else we have here to take with us. The music I can't take with me, although it is kinda enjoyable in my opinion. That is close. I could use all the good jazz, all the stuff we have, but... Guys, I see something else. I think that makes a bit sense. To me, to just do something like that. Bam! Loot, loot, loot. And we are not yet gonna enter. That is something future psychic will do. We will very quickly actually go through some equipment and see if we have some upgrades actually. 10. That is actually something. 18. Okay. Okay, then helmets. %20 base health is cool, right? And quite honestly, I think this one fits quite well. Now, anything? Okay, N range. Okay, that's small plasma. That's I think quite a good weapon. After all, okay, cool. We have 4 points, you guys. I will actually do that. Engineering and speech. Gonna apply perks. 1 perk point we have available. Many of your lies are more believable. Damage increased against enemies with cautious. Okay, ninja. Evasion chance. Your hordes are when you manually reload your act. That's actually the multitasker thing is actually quite cool. Okay, whenever you craft items, your armor gains a temporary bonus. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna take the multitasker one. Okay, guys, we will then, in the next episode, go into here, right? For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.